What's poppin', y'all? They made Cardi B look like a fool on Christmas Day. This was 2025 had to be a haters Christmas, and it was like equal opportunity haters Christmas. I mean, you had, for instance, obviously this Kai Cenat breakup. You had very, very actually sad situations. I'm not even going to mention that amongst the other things that happened. You had FaZe breaking up, right, falling apart. You had Plaque Boy Max and FaZe Banks falling apart, which I think is kind of sad considering like they seemed like they had a strong relationship behind the scenes. And then you've got Cardi B, so even the girlies is eating with their hate. So it's a haters Christmas 2025. What a great way to go through half the decade. But with this scenario, it was due to her new man, Stefon Diggs. So let's just recap the past month between Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. So Stefon Diggs, just December 8th this month, several weeks ago, he would go on and comment underneath a photo of them two and say, "The way you love and support me." 3 different emojis. "Don't be showing these people you be laughing out his draws. Think you so funny." So you had that. You had her parading him around, being so happy with Stefon Diggs. And then Christmas Day comes, and what does he post? Well, this starts to spread around and says Stefon Diggs with one of his sons, who appears to be the same size as Cardi B's son because she had her child around the same time as Stefon's other baby mother. So this guy timed them. This is an elite athlete. This is for sure an elite athlete. He timed the birth of 2 kids with 2 separate women at the same time whilst having a full-time career as an NFL athlete. This guy's on timing. What can you say? Merry Christmas, sister wives are in the air. So what happened was Stefon Diggs apparently spent Christmas in 2 different places, none of which had to do with Cardi B. So he spent it with 2 of his other baby mamas, and people started going in on Cardi B for this. Because Cardi B's whole situation was that she couldn't deal with Offset anymore. She couldn't deal with the lying. She couldn't deal with the cheating. Meanwhile, we saw Offset was there showing up. Offset was there at the birthdays. He was there at the Christmases. He was there at the Thanksgivings. And while we do, come at Cardi B here and there, she is a family woman in that she really, really loves, that she loves these things more than anything else. Like a Thanksgiving and a Christmas, those are the biggest deal for a Cardi B. Or like a July 4th. I don't know. Does she even really care about July 4th? Well, we know Thanksgiving and Christmas she for sure loves. She wants the whole family around. She delayed a part of her career to have her first baby. I remember when I remember that Breakfast Club interview like it was yesterday. Angela Yee telling her, "Why would you have a kid now?" And she's like, "What? What are you talking about?" And then they were talking about how that would harm her career. And then, her career was just fine. So she put off touring and all of the money that she could have made had she not gotten pregnant or delayed it to have her first baby. So family is something that's very important to her. And then, of course, she got married to Offset, who was already cheating before they got married, which is why the fact that he continued cheating, people were like, "Yo, why are you so upset with him?" But eventually she leaves Offset because he's cheating again. Well, she leaves him, but they're still married. And she goes and hangs out with Stefon Diggs, who not only does he got fruity allegations. Yeah, he got some allegations from the former mans of Gervonta Davis that was saying that Stefon Diggs and his brother were I don't even know. That is one of the biggest mysteries. Either that guy is off of something that you take up the nostrils, or he might be on psychedelics too. So it's one of those two, probably. But Stefon Diggs was known to have other chicks, but Cardi B made it seem like, oh yeah, she was chilling, she was just having fun. She's on a boat with Stefon Diggs while he's allegedly handing out packets of 2C, that pink thing, and just having the time of her life until he eventually debuts her. But then he gets other women pregnant while he's with her, and then Cardi B just immediately gets pregnant again, which is horrifying for Offset because he's like, yo, we're still legally married, and she's talking about how he's not allowing her, or he's not making it easy for her to leave the relationship. So now people are looking at her like, well, at least with Offset, he wasn't having side babies. Like Offset, yeah, he would cheat here and there, but the family was the family, and that was that. This guy, he's had 4 babies in a year. This guy's trying to run up some Nick Cannon numbers, which Nick Cannon has slowed up a little bit. Has Nick Cannon's paper slowed up? That's my question. That's the way I look at it. Nick Cannon hasn't had any kids in 2 years? What does that tell you? Tells me that the paper might not be all the way there, because when he was eating, the kids were coming out left and right. But it looks like people like Youngboy caught up to Nick Cannon. I think Youngboy might be ahead of Nick Cannon. We got Elon, I think he surpassed Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon, you got to reclaim your spot back on the throne. I don't know about Boosie. Boosie probably doesn't even know some of the kids that he may have out there. But here we got Stefon Diggs. He's trying to make the run-in on these guys because 3-4 babies in a year? That's wild. So what is this? Nicki Minaj fans or stans, you know they hate Cardi B, so they're railing on her. They're making fun of her. And even Cardi B's own fans were making fun of her to the point where Cardi B addressed this. And I'm going to play you guys this clip right now.
Y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to calm down. Is y'all cool? Y'all been dragging me for 3 or 4 days. Y'all been a little bit too mean. Like, now. Y'all been a little bit too mean. I can't change shit. I can't go back in time. You know what I'm saying? I already had a baby. Y'all want me to put my baby back in my... Huh? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to leave my man and f*** yours? You want me to leave my man and just go and f*** yours? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? What y'all want me to do? We can only go forward now. So, I don't know. 2026 is in a couple of days. I have so much work to do once January starts that it's stressing me out. I'm going to be away from my babies, away from my personal life, away from my home. I have to rehearse for 10 to 12 hours a day for tour. There is so many elements of production that I'm missing for tour. I'm already super stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I'm already super stressed out. I need my support system, my fans to love me. I want y'all to come to my tour and enjoy yourself with me. Don't be dragging me. It's enough. All right? It's enough. I love y'all. I want good for y'all. I want good for y'all. I want health, money, prosperity, happiness for this new year for y'all. Wish me the same thing, all right? Leave me alone, though. Damn. Y'all scare me sometimes. Y'all a little bit.
Nah. Cardi B's trying to like sweep this under the rug and tell us like, like what am I gonna do about it? Well, what are you gonna do about it? Nobody said to put the baby back in her. Everyone's saying that the main question is, how does Cardi B not see something that every other human being saw coming? It's like, you see a freight train coming, and then she just hops on the tracks and gets hit, and she's like, well, what do you guys expect me to do? Like, I'm paralyzed now. Like, I can't start walking again. Well, it's just like, well, can you just tell us what you were thinking when you got into this situation in the first place? Because nobody else was surprised. I mean, this guy's moving mad. And Cardi B also has no problem when she was screaming, yelling, raging at Offset, talking about how much money she spends each month on their kids and he's not there, and the house in Atlanta and him bringing other chicks. So she could go on Twitter Lives or the Twitter Spaces, X Spaces, and talk about that at length, just ripping Offset apart. Meanwhile, he says nothing, barely says anything, and then she's talking about, oh no, well, he's throwing subs at me. He knows that gets me upset. Well, what's a worse sub than someone having kids at the same time that they were dating you? And on top of that, showing up to Christmas with them, leaving you with Offset's initial kid. Well, they have more kids together. Offset already had children before he got with Cardi B, and he tried to do his best to, like make sure that he was there for, father of 4. Like, he named his album that. Stefon Diggs doesn't drop any music, but this guy has to be a sorcerer of some kind because he got Cardi B tame. That's what people should be asking. That's what I'm asking. It's like, what kind of game is this guy running? Because Offset, he was trying to be respectful, cheat in peace, not allow the world to find out about it, and maintain his family whilst married, and he committed to Cardi B, and he helped Cardi B's career to a degree. She even said that he helped her business and all that, and she wasn't paying for anything while she was with him. Yet he gets screamed at, raged at, stuff thrown on his name by Cardi B. Meanwhile, this guy, who really is benefiting a lot more from Cardi B than she's benefiting from him, like, she's helping him get into other things like fashion and just elevating his celebrity and brand. What is he really doing for her? Not much at all. She's in music. He can't offer her any help there. Not like Offset did when he got her with Rock Nation Management. Or not Rock Nation Management. When he got her with QC Management, because she was talking about her management before was just a complete mess. And what does this guy get? She doesn't yell at him. She doesn't scream at him. She's honestly damn near defending him. She's like, yeah, it is what it is. Calm. And he got her calm too. Cardi B should be irate. Well, realistically, we could justify any woman being irate at a Christmas, being with her new baby and her baby daddy, the new guy that she's dating, quote unquote, spending it with 2 other baby mamas. We would be like, shoot, man. Even the coldest dudes are going to be like, man, what did he expect? Look at that situation. That's crazy to move like that. But Cardi B comes back to defend him. Damn near defend him. So what game is Stefon Diggs running? I don't know what it is, but it's interesting to see this, because also one thing that she didn't say was that she was leaving him. That's another thing that she did not say either. But I do think this is a bit of a surprise to her, because she probably thought, yeah, he got these other baby mamas. And yeah, maybe he even got one of them pregnant, but I'm Cardi B. Like, I'm a superstar. So of course he's going to show up to Christmas with me. And he said, well, you're a superstar. You can handle Christmas yourself. So yeah, I'm interested to see how this saga develops. Also the tour. Like, it's been so long that Cardi B's done a tour, and this is going to be her own headlining tour. Now her album, it did not have the staying power, or even a hit that had staying power, but that is what it is. Cardi B's just got not a big catalog at all, but she's got so many hits that she was going to tour regardless, and this is going to be a big tour, so I'm actually looking forward to see how that pans out. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Do y'all think Offset won? I think Offset got the last laugh here, because he's still married to her technically. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.